Good morning, I am Santosh Kumar Bhandare. I am working as an assistant professor in CEC Data Science at Asymptotic Institute of Technology and Science, Shirpur. Today I am going to take one lecture in data structure. These are the vision, mission of our department. This is the SYDS. We take fourth sem subject data structure, and the prerequisite for it is C programming, and the course objective is to introduce and familiarize student with linear and nonlinear data structure, their use in fundamental algorithm, and design and implementation of this data structure, to introduce student to the basics of algorithm and time complexity, to familiarize student to various sorting and search technique and their performance comparison. These are the course outcome. CO1, classify the various linear and nonlinear data structure. CO2, solve the problem using appropriate data structure. CO3, analyze the problem and use suitable data structure for it. So the first unit, that is basic of algorithm, which cover algorithm, characteristic of an algorithm, time and space complexity, order of growth function, and asymptotic notation. So algorithm, what is algorithm? An algorithm is a finite set of instructions that if followed accomplishes a particular task. And what are the key points of it? It is nothing but the step-by-step procedure to solve a specific problem, and it must be finite and well defined. These are the characteristics of algorithm. Number one, input. Any algorithm accept 0 or more inputs. Input are supplied externally. Characteristic 2, output. The algorithm must produce at least one output. And the third characteristic is definiteness, in which every instruction is clear and unambiguous. The fourth characteristic, that is finiteness. In this characteristic, the algorithm must terminate after a finite step, does not run infinitely. Fifth, effectiveness. Every instruction is basic and feasible, can be carried out using simple operation. What is asymptotic notation? There are mainly three asymptotic notation: big O notation, omega notation, and theta notation. The first is big O notation. A function fn is said to be big O g of n if there exists a positive constant c n n0 such that fn is less than equal to c into g of n for all n greater than equal to n0, where fn is actual running time of the algorithm, gn is asymptotic upper bound, c is the positive constant, n0 is positive integer, it is a threshold value. As gn is called the upper bound of fn because beyond n0 the growth of fn never exceed c into g of n. This diagram represents the big O notation. The time complexity of f of n never exceed c into g of n for all n0 belong to n0 greater than n, and n0 is nothing but the threshold. This is the first example to find the big O notation. Here we have fn equal to 3n plus 2, it it is the polynomial of any algorithm, and we want to calculate the big O of this algorithm. So according to the definition, the f of n is less than equal to c into g of n. So in this case, f of n is 3n plus 2. Suppose we take c into g of n as 4n. So for all n greater than or equal to 2, this value is always 2. Hence we can return it as 3n plus 2 equal to big O n. That is the big O of this polynomial is big O n, where n is an upper bound on the growth rate of the function. One is omega notation. Function fn is said to be omega of gn if there exists positive constant c and n0 such that f of n is greater than or equal to c into g of n for all n greater than or equal to n0, where c is the positive constant and n0 is the threshold. Hence g of n is called the lower bound of f of n, because beyond n0 the running time of f of n never goes below c into g of n. This is the graphical representation of big omega. Here the red curve represents the actual algorithm time complexity, and the black curve represent the lower bound, c represented by c into g of n. And if you see that after taking the value n, which is greater than or equal to n0, the time complexity of f of n is always greater than or equal to c into g of n. This is the example where we calculate the big omega n, big omega, f of n equal to 3n plus 2. Here g of n equal to n, and c equal to 3, and 0 equal to 1. So put this value in the equation. 3n plus 2 is greater than or equal to 3n for all n0 greater than or equal to 1. This condition is always true. So in this case, this satisfies the big omega condition, where f of n is greater than or equal to c into g of n. Here c is 3 and g of n equal to n. This is the another example. Here f of n equal to 5n square plus 2n plus 1. Here we take c equal to 5 and g of n equal to n square, and it is always true for n greater than or equal to n0. So we can say that the f of n equal to big omega n square. The course content taught map with CO3, that is, analyze the problem and use suitable data structure for it. This is the references: computer algorithm by Sahani. Thank you.